Hello everybody, and today I'm reviewing Ninja Turtles. I'm reviewing The Creepy Doom. So this is where Donatello is trying to do his experiments to find a cure for Karai still, but Mikey ends up messing around, goofing around, and messing with various Easter egg objects that have been used throughout the show. Snakeweed's claw, the stuff that turned Raph into a plant, and Mikey ends up accidentally dropping some experiment onto Donnie's arm or some hand, and then it causes an effect on Donnie's brain as he's starting to slowly lose his intelligence because of Mikey, and then he accidentally dropped the thing that created the creep, and it ends up shaking, and it causes him to return. So the creep is resurrected, and we even hear the sort of Friday the 13th music as he sneaks into the dojo where Leo's sparring, but he notices the creep, and he's like, "Not you again," and he's fighting the creep, and it's not going well until the turtles realize what's going on. And what happens is the creep actually goes into Donnie's lab and steals his stuff, including the Snakeweed's claw. And what happens is he literally creates a duplicate of Snakeweed as the turtles are trying to track down where the creep could be. Donnie is like misusing his words a little, which is slowly showing how he's losing his intelligence. And so, but they end up having to encounter Snakeweed, but Donnie getting in the way because he's slowly losing his intelligence. It ends up failing the mission as they're trying to take down the new Snakeweed. I was actually surprised they brought back Snakeweed because we haven't seen him since season 2, but this isn't the Snakeweed we saw from back in season 2. This is like I said, a clone of Snakeweed. But they get into a long fight. And I like how Raph has to take down the creep because he was turned into a plant by this thing. But this thing is just getting stronger and stronger. But as this is going on, the turtles do go back to the lair. And Donnie's getting more loony, basically. And he ends up just messing around. And Mikey's trying to find a solution to take down the creep. But while they're in that, I'm going to randomly say this, Donnie ends up taking Leo and Raph's mask, and we get a simple glimpse of what Raph looks like without his mask. So in this show, we basically, it feels like every time we see the creep, the Ninja Turtles aren't wearing their mask. Like, isn't that wild? A coincidence? Like seriously, like we've seen all the turtles without their mask in this show. But it's like a rare occurrence. But what happens is the turtles have no other choice, since now the creep has wreaked havoc in New York, putting people in pods. He turns into this gigantic monster thing, and the turtles have to use their little breathing things like they use in Dimension X. But Donnie can't come because, and I do like the scene where he's wearing this straw hat, and April asks Splinter if he can use his technique from the deadly venom to heal Donnie's intelligence, which hopefully will work. But as this is going on, the turtles are trying to do their best to take down the giant creep and Snakeweed that have combined into this giant monster thing. But they end up losing their breather things, but it isn't until the last second. Donnie is back. His intelligence has been reformed because of Splinter. He has retro mutagen that's special. That's meant to only take down the creep thing, and that's what he does. He blasts it, and he basically saves the day. He saves the turtles. They rescued all the people, and the episode ends with Donnie joking about Mikey being dumb, and then they do have that moment where Mikey's like, "Hey, I did something smart to save us." And Donnie's like, yeah. But it's the most intelligent thing you've ever done. And then Mikey's like, Donnie. and then that's the episode. So the Creeping Dune was definitely an interesting episode. Like, it's nice to see the return of finally finish that arc with the creep, since it was suggested that he'd be back. Yeah, I'm surprised they did it later, a few episodes later, basically, since this is all the way back in the first episode of season 3. But this was a fun episode. I do like seeing the turtles, like, try to figure things out, even if Donnie isn't there. Like, it was like in the 2003 show where Donnie was turned into that monster, that giant beast thing. Yeah. But, I'd probably give this episode, like, a 7 out of 10. Like, it was a fun, like I said. It was like a horror episode for sure. The next episode, I'm really excited to talk about. I think it's the Formidable Trap, which will finally close the Karai arc. But that's a little tiny spoiler. But anyway, I hope you liked this review. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. And Turtle Power.